When we meditate, we focus inside, because that's where the source of all our trouble is. The way the mind receives sensory input, the way it processes it, sends things back out. That's where the suffering comes in. We can say there are unpleasant sights, sounds, smells, tastes, tactile sensations outside, which is true. There are plenty of them, plenty of unkind people. But whether we suffer from that or not depends on how we process all this information. So when we meditate, we're looking at the process. The Buddha says we process things by the way we breathe, by the way we talk to ourselves, and by the perceptions and feelings we focus on. So you've got all those right here, right now. You've got the breath. You talk to yourself about the breath. Is the breath comfortable? If it's not, you can change it. What way changing would be best? You can experiment for a while. Then exercise your powers of judgment. As for the perceptions you hold in mind, right now you're dealing with the perceptions of the breath. And you realize you have lots of different ways you can perceive the breath, all of which are true. But the question is, which one is best for right now? As the Buddha said, perceptions are partially true. So which part of the reality is best to focus on right now? When you learn about these things as you meditate, then you begin to realize this is how you shape your experience outside as well. Something happens, it may affect the way you breathe, and you start talking to yourself about it. You can talk to yourself about it in ways that drive you crazy, or that make you sane. It's your choice. Which do you want? Same with the perceptions. Which perceptions are best for you right now? Which perceptions are actually harmful? Learn how to watch the way you process things. Try to process them in a way that doesn't add unnecessary suffering to things. This is the skill the Buddha taught. That we have this power in the present moment. He taught about karma, their influences coming in from the past. But we don't have to follow those influences. Especially we don't have to suffer from them. If they're good influences, we try to follow them. If they're bad influences, we don't have to suffer from them. We can reshape them. So take advantage of this power. It's because of this power that the Buddha was able to teach. As he said, he taught developing skillful qualities and abandoning unskillful ones. And if we couldn't do that right here in the present moment, there would have been no purpose in his teaching. And if it wasn't beneficial to look at the way we process things, then he wouldn't have taught it either. But for most of us, the way we process things is like processed food. Take out all the real nutriments, leave in only the things that are spicy, tasteful, but may not necessarily be good for you. You have to learn some more intelligent processing. That's where we meditate. Of course, that's part of a larger training, which includes generosity and virtue. You want your training to be all around. The more you engage in generosity and virtue, the more you begin to see the effect that your choices in the present moment do have an impact on the present moment. They teach you good qualities of mind. And from that point on, it's simply a matter of balancing these three ways of creating goodness in the world, goodness in your heart. That's how your goodness can be balanced and complete.